Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief. Welcome to the Wednesday message. And now I am not doing the Wednesday message alone. Next to me is King Bob. So it's King Bob and Chief. All right. Communicating to all of you around the world. So welcome to week 23, I believe, or week 22, 23, something like that. Week on fever. Happening all over the world. I'm receiving so many messages. I'm talking to so many of you guys. I miss you guys. I'm just going through my Instagram. I see all the VCon videos and photos, and I really miss you morons. Beautiful morons. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I say, "Are you ready?" And there's nobody there to listen except my 3 dogs. All right. So I've been talking to some amazing networkers all around the world, and just now I was talking to one moron who's asking some interesting questions. And today I want to talk about a basic building block that Dato Sri Vijay reminded me is the most important. So you know I made the 8 basic building blocks. If you don't know the 8 basic building blocks, slap your upline, because it's the most important training in network marketing, in my opinion. And it's not my original idea. It's great wisdom from networkers who are far greater than me. And I put it together in the 8 basic building blocks. And I always emphasize that basic building block number 1 is the most important, the dream. And it is the most important. And as you go through the 8 basic building blocks, I realize there are a lot of people, and if you're brand new listening to this, it's very important. If you are already in the middle of the journey, it's still important. If you're already a max out king and queen, shut up, empty your cup and listen. And to all the V kids and V teens watching this Wednesday message, Uncle Chief loves you so much, okay? And this applies to you also, to the kids and the teens. One of the most neglected basic building block is block number 8, the final block. All right. Everyone who does the 8 basic building blocks can spend 1 hour on dream, 1 hour on lists, 1 hour on invite, on prospecting, 1 hour on presentation, follow through, everything. Even they can spend 1 hour in counsel upline, right? Because they want people to come and counsel with them. But they only spend 10 minutes or 5 minutes on duplication. And today I was talking to some amazing networkers, and they're asking me this important question. How important is duplication? And this is where I think I learned one of the most important lessons from Dato Sri Vijay. Duplication. And if you master block number 8, if you truly understand that the power of network marketing, that the secret to your journey or your destination of max out, of financial freedom, is actually duplication. Now let me explain why. You come from a place before networking, before QNet, before the V, before Japa, Dato Sri Vijay, before me. You come from a place where you have to protect yourself. You have to protect your importance. You have to keep your knowledge a secret, because you are trying to be better than the other person in your department, in your company. You're trying to outshine and be a better performer, all right? When you go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, that life, right? Because the better you are than the other person, you will get promoted, you get more money. This is the psychology of the average man or woman in the real world out there. You understand? We have all been trained to be better than the other person. Don't teach everything to the other person. Keep your secrets. Keep your secret formula of success to yourself. All right? Make sure you are always better than them. That psychology must not follow you into this journey. This journey is completely the opposite of that psychology. Completely. In this journey, your dream, your goal is to pray that you get downlines who are better than you. This is the prayer of every max out king and queen. Are you with me? That means if tomorrow you sign up one person on the left, one person on the right, you pray that they are better than you, they are better at training, they are better speakers, they are better networkers, they get more results, because when they max out, one on the left, one on the right, you automatically max out. That's why I always go up on stage and tell people, my proudest moment was sitting somewhere in the VIP, some corner, and watching Arun George, Adli Hassan, Pathman Senathirajah, David Sharma go up on stage and they speak better than me. They are more impactful than me. Now, in the traditional world, I would be upset, jealous, insecure. But in network marketing, Dato Sri told me to celebrate. Dato Sri told me, when you create people who are better than you, who you create warriors who are better than you, when you duplicate somebody and they become better than you, celebrate. Because you are closer to being financially free. Now, this requires a paradigm shift. This requires a fundamental paradigm shift. So when you start networking, all right, you are trained by your upline and you get a lot of knowledge. You come to VCon, you come to ISB, you listen to the great ones, Japa and the one and only Dato Sri Vijay Ishwar, and you get a lot of knowledge. You get a lot of paradigm shifts. All right. Now you need to take everything and go back and transfer it to your downlines. All right? Transfer everything. Don't keep anything to yourself. Transfer everything to your downlines. You need to empower your downlines. You need to inspire your downlines. You need to raise them to be higher and better than you. Are you guys with me now? Now this requires you to take your ego. The ego is driven by jealousy, insecurity, all that bull sugar. You understand? Take that ego and flush it down the toilet. Throw it away. Because if your ego is big, all right, it will always convince you that you need to be better than your downlines. You need to be more famous. You need to be more recognized. You need to be more important than your downlines. This is not your intent. You are not running for president of your country. You are not in a popularity contest. You are on a journey for success. You are in a journey for financial freedom. And the only way to get there is to raise others to be better than you. This is one thing that I always emphasize on basic building block number 8, duplication. Duplication, duplication, duplication. The faster you duplicate, the better. Because I remember the words of Dato Sri Vijay. I used to joke and tell Anne, when can I retire? Sit on the beach, go to Bali, stay in a villa, drink coconut water and relax, all right? You understand not? Okay, I want to sleep and never wake up sometimes, all right? Okay? And I always asked him, when can I retire, Anne? When will that day come? And he looked at me and he said, create 1,000 Pathmans. Then you retire. Create 1,000 Pathmans. Make them better than this Pathman. And you will be financially free for many generations. Now, that was the most profound statement he made to me. Because before that, like you, like many people, my ego was there. I was insecure. Am I better than my downline? Am I more important than my downline? Today, I don't care. Today, my proudest moments is when I see more people become better than me. I know it sounds a bit too good to be true, and I will admit to you, 20 years ago, I didn't want them to become better than you. I wanted to be the best of the best of the best of the best of the best. But today, maybe I'm older, still good looking and sexy. I'm older, all right, but I have wisdom. And if you have wisdom, you will understand that the most important basic building block to focus on is duplication. That means the minute you sign up people, train them fast, prepare them to do presentation on their own. Yes, in the beginning they will depend on you, but push them to be on their own. Dato Sri Vijay pushed me to do everything on my own. He followed me for my first few presentations to help handle the objection and questions. But after that, I was on my own. He didn't come. He promised. He didn't come. I was there. I answered questions by myself. Because this is the theory of the eagle. You know the eagle. The eagles build their nests in the highest cliffs, mountains. Highest. Alright? And their babies are hatched. A baby eagle comes out. The mummy eagle comes. Feed, until the eagles are a bit bigger, the wings can spread, and then the mummy will go near the eagle and push until the edge of the cliff and push the eagle to fall and force the eagle to fly. Because the mummy knows, if this moronic baby eagle depends on me for food, for presentation, for closing, for training, for everything, right? I will die. Because how many people can you support? How many people can you do presentation for? How many people can you do closing for? How many trainings can you do? Now, when your network is small, no problem, you can do everything. But when your network is big, in many countries, you need effective duplication. You need to create downlines who are equipped with the knowledge, with the skill, with the ability. Now, they won't be perfect in the beginning. I remember the first time Arun Adli Sati David went on stage, I was like, oh my God, the worst module ever. But today, they are magicians. And you must allow them that freedom. You must empower them. You must uplift them. All right? You correct them. When Arun came down, I told him, you are still not speaking from your heart. The day you speak from your heart, the people will listen. And the next week on, still not speaking from your heart, Arun. Wake up, let it out. And then the third week on, boom, magic happened. He spoke from his heart. Are you guys with me? All right? So you still correct them. You still guide them. You still mentor them. But you let them fly. The purpose of network marketing is to empower people to become independent. To empower people. And if you are a good upline, they will never forget you. They will always edify you. They will always talk greatly about you. So duplication is important. You need to create many people like you and many people better than you. And the only way you do this is to spend time. If you are doing a training, you do 1 hour. Now you do 15 minutes, let them do. You do 45 minutes. Next training, you do 30 minutes, they do 30 minutes. Next training, they do 45 minutes, you do the closing. Next training, let them do the whole thing. Be there, support them, smile, nod your head. Now, while they are speaking on stage, don't give them a negative look, because that will impact them negatively. They will, oh my God, my upline thinks I'm speaking badly. Don't do that. When they are speaking on stage, good or bad, you smile and you nod your head. And that will give them more energy, more power. You correct them after the training. Never correct them while they're on stage. While they're on stage, they must see the biggest smile. They must feel your love. They must feel your positive energy. Same with presentation, right? Let them do half, you do half. You do the closing. Let them do the full presentation. Duplication is the key in network marketing. The most important key. I cannot emphasize this. I know I always talk only about dream, and I will always talk about dream. But from today, thanks to an inspiration from my downlines, I will talk about duplication. duplication is the key to success in network marketing. Create people as good as you. And if you want to max out for many generations to come and sit with me in Bali in a villa, all right, which is, I'm sure, your dream, okay, then you need to make them better than you. And I remember the words of my mentor, Dato Sri Vijay. Pathman, get me 1,000 Pathmans. Get me 1,000 Pathmans who are better than Pathman Senathirajah. And we will conquer the world together. So duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. This is the most important paradigm shift and the key to success in our business, QNet and the V. I love you guys. I will see you on my Sunday Insta.